Now to an incredible story. Oldham chairman Frank Rothwell is rowing 3,000 miles solo across the Atlantic to raise money for Alzheimer's research.
And I'm delighted to say we can speak to him right now, live from the middle of the Atlantic as he comes to the end of his journey. Good morning, Frank. Thanks so much for coming on this morning. So you set off back in December. How's it going?
It's going really good now because I've only got about 9 or 10 days to go, and I'm really excited about getting into Antigua to meet my grandparents and my grandchildren and my family. Absolutely over the moon. Can't wait.
Yeah, Frank, we've got a map of your location as of yesterday, and you were saying there about you've only got a few days to go. 300 miles, I believe, from Antigua, due to finish next week. I mean, just obvious question, but how much are you looking forward to that finish line?
Well, I'm hoping that I can get there on Valentine's Day. Won't that be special? Because Judith and myself, we've been married 53 years, and to meet with my soulmate for 53 years after being away for like 2 months is going to be really, really exciting. I really am looking forward to seeing her again.
Oh, yeah, that would be a Valentine's Day to remember for sure. Now, I've got a question for you. What are you eating while you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean?
That was a fantastic question. What we've got to do is we've got to keep the food as light as possible because we're going to take so much. I take dried food, freeze-dried food. But my favourites is nuts, macadamia nuts, because I can eat them anytime. And also, for my breakfast, I have dry granola. I don't have to make anything liquid to go with it. And then it's packet food like, pot noodles. But I like pot noodles because lots of different flavours of them, and I can mix and match them. So for the evening meal, I have a pot noodle.
Well, that's all right. I'm actually a big fan of those, Frank. But when you get back, I bet you, what are you looking forward to most when you get back? The pies at Boundary Park?
I hope so. No, I want to win. I'll win at my Boundary Park. That's what we need. If the pies rubbish, I can live with the pies being rubbish as long as we get a win.
I've just been looking at the results. I mean, you had a good December. January's been a little bit hit and miss. Have you been able to keep in contact with everything that's going on at the club while you've been out there?
Yeah, of course. I don't have commentary on the match, but I do phone my son before half-time and afterwards and get the news, whichever way it will be. We have positive things lined up for the future, so we're looking at better things.
You already set the record for the oldest person to row solo across the Atlantic in 2020 when you were 70. You're now 73, doing it again. Was it just a case of enjoying it so much you had to go back and do it all over again?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a major challenge. What I'm doing is an absolute major. I think it's the biggest challenge you can do in the world without somebody going to have to hold your hand. I'm out here by myself and I've only got telephone communication with the race organisers. But in life, if you should always do something. If you can do something, you're able. If you're strong enough, fit enough, and you can afford to do it, you should do it. And I've found this opportunity to raise funds and awareness for Alzheimer's Research UK, which is what I'm doing. Last time I raised £1.1 million for this really good cause. But what they've done now, the Alzheimer's Research UK have changed their strap line. Now it's going for a cure. So they're now raising funds to get this terrible disease cured. I've got to share something with you. Is that I was going to save this till the day I arrive. I'm going to tell you now. I've had, since COVID, I've had 5 friends or relatives die from dementia. During COVID, I only know 2 people who died of COVID. Such is the problem with dementia. It's the biggest killer in the country. So I have raised funds for Alzheimer's Research UK to put a stop to this, to find a cure, and that's what I want to do. That's my mission in life for the last 4 years now. Is to do that. And what you're doing, that is absolutely amazing.
what you're doing. And you said that you raised 1.1 million. I mean, how much you're wanting to raise this time? And you've just explained why this is so important to you.
Yeah, well, it's a target. It's £1 million. That's my target this time. I did extremely well last time, but this time, let's stay with £1 million because that's achievable. And at the moment, I'm just bounding on $250,000 at the moment, and I've not arrived yet. So I'm really, really, really happy. Also, we made it really easy for people to donate. It's dead easy. It was just giving Frank Rothwell. That's just giving Frank Rothwell, and boom, away you go. It's dead easy. And 100% of all money donated goes to Alzheimer's research. There's nothing taken out, no expenses, nothing like that. 100% of what's donated is going directly to Alzheimer's research.
Brilliant, Frank. I can only imagine how tough it's been for you at times on your own as well. I've got another question for you that I really need to know the answer to. How do you sleep?
No, well, I now sleep really well. You've got to realise it's still the middle of the night where I am now, and I had to have an alarm clock this morning to wake me up. Sleeping once you get tired. If you can't sleep, you've not roared enough. Get back on them oars until you get really tired, and then you'll sleep. That's my view. So, but it's very, very, very uncomfortable. I'm just sleeping on 2 cushions, which do 2 things. I sit on them when I'm rowing, because they're nice, comfortable cushions, and then I'll let them down, and they're in bed at night time. I've got to share something with you. Last time it was difficult. This time it's mega difficult. The weather has not been in our favour at all. I've been capsized 3 times. Once I was on the deck when we capsized, it threw me into the water, and I was saved by my lifeline. I was hanging onto the boat just with my lifeline, because you've always got to have your lifeline on these little boats. So after that knocked me sick a little bit, because that was as close as you can ever get to saying bye-bye to it all, isn't it, So anyway, I've got over that now, and I'm fired up again now.
Frank, you're scaring us a little bit now, actually, and I know we mentioned earlier...
Stay safe.
Yeah, exactly, because you're 73 years old now, which is making this even more incredible. What you're doing is brilliant. Just remind everybody about how to donate, again, just in case someone's just switched on. I'm pretty sure that Oldham have probably gained some new fans just for you, Frank.
Fantastic. Yeah, the donate, just giving Frank Rothwell. It's dead simple. Sometimes people want to donate larger amounts, which I think just fit within their own charitable way of doing it. We just get onto Alzheimer's Research UK, and they'll do directly and do special requirements for people in that situation.
Frank,
But, thank you very much.
You say your alarm had to wake you up this morning at 9 o'clock, so you must have been asleep for a long time. My question is, what happens if when you're asleep, the boat drifts in the wrong direction?
Right, well, really good question. First of all, I have automatic steering on the boat, the electric-powered steering. So I point the boat in the right direction. I put a point on the map. I say to the computer, go to that point. The boat generally, while I'm sleeping, the boat generally drifts in that direction. If it goes off the line, it goes beep, 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 beep. That means I've got to go see what's happened, and then I might make slight adjustments to the course or anything like that. So the boat steers itself. And during the night, I've averaged about 140 miles an hour during my sleeping period. Last night, and last night I had about 7 hours sleep. I only woke up once, like men have to do during the night. So I just, I really, my sleep has not been an issue on this boat.
Yeah, that beep, beep, beep is far more important than the alarm clock to speak to Sky Sports News. Frank, just a final question. I'm told that you want to be backed at Boundary Park for the game against Kidderminster Harriers, which is on the 24th. Oh, no, because you said you wanted to be back for Valentine's Day, but that one is... Yeah, but Kidderminster's a little bit... Oh, no, there's some away games in between then. So 1, 2, 3, 4 games before that Kidderminster Harriers game. Yeah. How many points are you going to pick up in that time?
I want to see we want to be third. My target got one away. I told us I want to come back to being third. Because this season we've been rock bottom. We've been absolutely anchoring the division up. After our first match at Southend, which was probably a walkover, and it was a right good idea. So then what happens is we're now creeping up nice and quietly, and I want to see us in third by the time we get home, so we can get I don't know if we're going to catch Chesterfield up now, even though we did take 2 points off them earlier. I forgot what else to do. Anyway, yeah, I can't wait to get back and go. I love going, when we were away, I love going and standing with our away supporters. You know, it's magic. And yeah. And it's great to be that everybody makes me welcome. I want to feel welcome. I want them to feel welcome with me. And if you tell me how rubbish the pies are or anything like that. So I like that interaction.
We've got our fingers crossed for Oldham, but more importantly, Frank, we've got our fingers crossed for you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Come and see us in the studio when you're back.
Yes, please.
Well, I'd love that. But also, I'm hoping to finish, probably like I say, my target is Wednesday next week, which is Valentine's Day, so maybe you could phone me on Valentine's Day. Oh, I can have a live link on Valentine's Day. Well, the day we arrive, well, television to actually do a live link if you go to do that quite well. I'd love to do that.
Brilliant. Well, it's both of us who are on air next Wednesday, Valentine's Day as well, so that's perfect, Frank.
Brilliant.
We'll give you a shout.
Good luck,
Okay.
Frank. All the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you on behalf of Alzheimer's Research UK and the charity and everybody for picking us up. Thank you very much indeed.